Bakateo, Bakatashai, Bakateo, Bakatashai, Kalaleo, Kalalashai, Toadeo, Toadashai. The brothers of the apostles of Phoenix, greatness to and shalom to the brothers of their pushing its word, sincerity, and honestly shalom to those and the sisters. Right, this was a video, it's a repost, done by the brother from the James, North Carolina. Right, the Hello, a Hello brother in the truth here. Right, as you can see what it says is about, suppose God is black, but if we go to heaven and we all our lives have treated Negroes as an inferior, and God is there and we look up and he is not white, what then is our response? Right? And let's get some scripture CM speed. It says, this is the first one, this is Daniel 7 and verse 9. It says, I beheld till the throne were cast down, and the ancients of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and his ear of his head like pure wool. Right? Keep recollection. Right? His head like pure wool. Who else in the scripture it mentioned that has pure woolly hair? We're gonna get it in a few. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheel as burning fire. Right, so the Lord Yahweh, the Most High, had woolly hair. Right, and just for clarity, the ancients of days, because of some people, they have some silly people, or even some people don't get it that easily. I don't know if we get rid of this or not this one. Right, so ancient is having had an existence of many years, right? And it goes down to the root word from French, from Vulgar Latin antienus, right? From Latin ante, before, right? So it's a before, before the days, basically, right? So before the earth was created was Yahweh, right? And even before that, so yeah, who else had wool here? Let's see. This is Revelation 1, Revelation 1 and verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlestick, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his ear were white like wool. Who else it mentioned on the white woolly hair? The Mosai, right? It say was white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So like the Lord Yahweh was an austere man, and you best believe that the Mosai is a even stricter being, right? So let's, I think we can find another scripture to tie those two. Right, this is St. John 14 and verse 9. verse 8, Philip said unto him, Lord, shew us the Father, and it sufficed us. Yahushua said unto him, Have I been so long time with you, and yet ye had not known me, Philip? He that had seen me had seen the Father. And how say thou then, show us the Father? Right? Yeah. So the likeness, right, characteristic and all was just as the Father, yeah, right? Just as the Mosai, just as Yahweh, right? Yahweh Shai and Yahweh were like figures, right? Basically looked alike and behave alike. Some would like to say they are one in terms of one being, but they're not. Right? You have Yahweh and you have Yahweh Shai. So yes, for the rest of the comment, it's let's see if we can get it and get the scripture. You say, and we look up, and he is not white. What then is our response? Yep. And this will be the repercussion for that. Yeah. And by the way, if we expound on the Revelation, if we expound on the Revelation, it says um, as brass, as if it was burnt in a furnace. When you burn brass, is already dark brown color. When you burn it in a furnace, it only gets darker, right? So it's a dark shade of brown. So this is the judgment, Isaiah 63 and verse 1. This is for Esau, and our people will eventually be ashamed. I think I had it. It seems like I misplaced it, but our people will definitely be ashamed, right? But it says, Isaiah 63 and verse 1, Who is this that cometh from Bozrah with thy garments from Slack? Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garment from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak is righteous, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou ready in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my remnant. Select all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Right, so the Lord Yahushua is coming back to bring judgment upon the earth, and these other nation is going to get it. Esau, Edom is going to get it, because the Lord Yahushua is a so-called Negro or a so-called black man, and as the court mentioned, what would they do? They will try to fight against the Lord, and they will be thrust out here, right? Because the Lord, the scripture mentioned, I will not meet thee as a man, right? So the Lord is coming back as an angelic force ready to fight for Israel. This is Daniel 12 and verse 2. It says, alright, here we can start at verse 1. It says, And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Right, so the elect will be delivered, especially in America, which is going to be burnt by thermonuclear missiles. And many of them that sleep in the dust, right, of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting shame, and some to everlasting life, right? That's the elect, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, right? Yes, so even our people are going to get it. So what to say? Esau, Edom, which basically pushed this on our people, who gave our people Jesus, that white cracker, to believe in. They're gonna feel it a lot. So with that, I hope this video was edifying. Kalalali, Shalom.